I'm not gonna waste your time. In a hypothetical match between their primes, Muhammad Ali is generally favored to win against Joe Louis. While both were considered heavyweight greats, Ali's speed, footwork, and chin were seen as advantages that would likely allow him to control the fight. Some argue that Ali's ability to adapt his fight plan and his never having been beaten at his best also tipped the scales in his favor. Ali is a nightmare matchup for Joe Louis. Assuming equal knowledge, I think Ali wins with similar tactics he used against Sonny Liston. Joe is a boxer who was really good at the jab and methodically moving forward so he could set up a nuclear right hand. That approach doesn't work as well against a guy who wants to stay on the outside and piece you up from there. Add the fact that Ali has a chin that's bolted to his skull, and you've got a rough night for Louis. Got a lot of respect for Joe, but you know, he had a lot of trouble with guys who could move well. Jersey Joe gave him hell, and he was a hair's breadth away from losing to Billy Conn. Also, while Ali wasn't the biggest puncher ever, he was a fairly respectable puncher. Joe's chin was average, and I wouldn't rule out a late TKO if Ali really got going. While both Joe Louis and Muhammad Ali were renowned for their speed, Muhammad Ali generally had faster hands compared to Joe Louis. Ali's speed was considered legendary, while Louis's hand speed was still significant, albeit not quite as rapid. Both at their prime, Ali wins. I don't think any heavyweight fighter in profession history beats Ali at his prime. Sure, he lost fights, but when he was at his prime and working on all cylinders, I don't think he can be beat. My reason? His perception and reaction time were simply inhuman at his prime.
People in the world, in the history of boxing, would you say could have beaten you?
For me? Well, it's hard to say. I watched some films of Jack Johnson, Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano, Johnny O. Sullivan, Gene Tooney, Ezra Charles, Walcott. And those fighters in those days, they didn't dance much. They just stood there and traded a lot of punches. I would say football teams today are better and stronger and healthier baseball teams than they were then, and the boxers are too. So Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano, Jack Johnson, Jack Dempsey were good in their day. I would say a four-motor jet prop plane that we flew a few months ago was good then, but now you like the jets. See, so you couldn't compare a jet with a prop, but still the prop was good for its time.